Alicia. I forgot that it was Thursday until about 4 seconds ago, so let's make a video. As you hinted at in your video, the reason that I decided to continue this theme for this week is because I managed to get into a little tiff on Facebook this week. My, third cousin posted a Facebook status that I thought was in reference to the debate that was held last week on birth control, where they, all those priests, decided to talk about women's reproductive rights. Turns out that that's not what she meant, so I kind of took back my comment. I apologized and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start something on your status. And then I start getting notifications from it from a man in his middle-aged man who told me that birth control and feminism were men tricking women. Like, birth control was a trick that men set up so that they could sleep around safely and cheat on their wives safely, and that men are just tricking women into taking birth control for their own means and tricking them into thinking that it's feminism. There was also another guy, Tony, of the same general age, who told me that feminism was an outrageous lie and that he knew that for a fact. A woman, Holly, told me that my soul was my own business due to the fact that I have sex before marriage and with the use of birth control because I don't want to get pregnant. So all these middle-aged men and women were talking to me about how terrible birth control is and how terrible just the whole idea of feminism is. And this is men and women. And I guess I'm pretty immersed in the culture of Tumblr and Purchase College because I really kind of forgot that people like that existed, and people who would tell me and believe that feminism is an outrageous lie. I was really proud of the way that I handled it. You can ask Exa, 'cause she was with me for most of my responses, and I was shaking with anger at these comments that these people were reading them. You can probably still read them if you go to my Facebook wall and scroll in my page or whatever. You can probably find where I was commenting on it. It was quite interesting. I'm usually, like you described yourself, as the anger when you just want to yell at people, and if I was actually around them, I don't think that I would have been able to keep such a cool head. I wanted to be able to have a calm argument. So I ended the message thread because I didn't want to keep giving this girl notifications. My final remark was that if any of them wanted to discuss it further, if anybody wanted to address any of the points that I had made, they were welcome to message me privately or anything like that. None of them did. It was a very weird experience. I'm just kind of blown away that people like that exist, and that people don't just, that it's not just common sense for everybody to be a feminist and for everybody to be just kind to each other. So on that happy note, I love you very much, and I will see you next week.